What is happening, traders? Thank you for tuning in, guys. My name is Jason, and today we're going to be looking at Best Inc. Now, before we start, I just want to start by saying I'm not a financial advisor, guys. I'm probably an idiot, but I'm charting it the way I buy and the way I sell. So I do have calls right now out in October, $2.50. I own 0 shares of this company. I may exercise these options. It just depends on how this company's turnaround is going. I do like Best Inc. as a long-term hold. If you own the shares, that is a very good thing. Me personally, I just don't own any shares yet, and so option and calls are basically lottery tickets, and I'm hoping they do hit. I may trim down some, but we'll see how it goes. I'm waiting for the turnaround. We're looking at the chart right here, the 3-month chart, the 30-minute candles, and we've been watching it since back here. So we are on an uptrend, or we were, I should say. We're kind of almost dead even right here. I kind of see a head and shoulders pattern of developing here, which means that we could be in a bearish trend, which we're going to come down this way, guys. So be prepared for that. Just not really sure what's going to happen in the short term. I do like these big green candles that we saw here. They're not followed by massive red candles. There are red candles, but that's okay. That's just healthy buy sell. And I really like these big green candles. So hopefully, if we come this way, we get a nice big buy that brings us up this way. So we're going to have to wait till next week to find out. The next earnings, I believe, is coming up in August. So that's going to be a good catalyst for us. Today is June 18th, Juneteenth. In China, it's 618 Day. It's a very big shopping holiday. And so Alibaba, JD.com, all those e-commerce sites are going to be heavy with traffic, lots of orders, lots of buying. So I'm hoping that Best Inc. and their express and their freight and all their services that they do are involved. I hope they have a lot of deliveries. I hope they're really busy today, guys. So we're hoping for that. Maybe some good news comes out about that. I do like to use I usually do my videos a little bit later in the day, but I have a few things I got to do today, so I won't be able to make it a little later. So we're doing it right now about 9 a.m. on the West Coast, Los Angeles. So guys, as I said before, the 200-day moving average is still looking like it's going to be some resistance along with the 50-day moving average as well. As soon as we broke below this trend line, we were riding the bearish trend line. But as soon as we broke below this yellow one, we get a nice big jump up. But that's literally just riding the 50-day and the 200-day moving average, this trend line. So if we break below that, I still think we follow this bearish trend line down here to the 110 115 range. So there is support coming in very deep down here. Where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, down here at 112, 113 range. So I mean, we could drop a little lower, but I'm hoping we don't. I have seen these nice big buys coming in, so hopefully that's some good stuff right here. Hopefully that's a big firm or something, maybe some financing coming out, because they do need a little bit of money to keep going, so that would be okay. Now, I like to use the RSI and the MACD as indicators, and on the 30-minute, it's sitting at about 41, so that's not too oversold. That's right in the middle. Now, if it dips down here 30 or below, that is way, way oversold, guys, so we're going to get a nice run up. But you never know if that's going to happen. And the MACD was pretty low, and even here, it's still not all that high, but we're crossing back over, and the blue line's going under the orange line, so we're going to be in a little bit of a downtrend, guys. If the volume increases on the selling, we could potentially see a really steep downcline, and we would probably ride this bearish trend line. I just want to go over an article that I found about the June 18th mid-year shopping festival. It shows huge potential in the consumption of e-commerce in China. Now it says the accumulated order amount of JD.com, an online shopping platform, had reached 179 billion won, or 25.9 billion US dollars by 2 p.m. Beijing time on Tuesday. Now, its rival Tmall, which is ran by Alibaba, said the trading volume of hundreds of brands that had surpassed that of the Double 11 the previous year, which is another shopping event, with the highest increase being more than 40 times. So, I mean, there are lots and lots of transactions going on, especially with the Alibaba group, in Tmall, in what's Beiyao? Is that the other one? I believe it is. With Best Inc. being partnered with him, I know it came out saying that their systems didn't really integrate well with each other, but no formal news has been come out that they've been cut out of their ecosystem. So until that news officially comes out, I'm going to assume that Best Inc. is delivering some of these packages. Again, they are like a UPS type vibe in China. They are very, very large. They cover 100% of China. It's an amazing thing to find a company that covers 100% of a very massive country that is actually very spread out. So I think Best Inc. is very, very undervalued here, guys. It says the huge number of online orders show that China has great potential as a consumption market. A lot of international brands participate in the shopping feast this year, and they're optimistic about the Chinese market. So, I mean, if international brands are partaking in this, that only means more packages to deliver. That's a good thing for Best Thing. Now, again, on these next earnings, we're going to need to see these big shopping festivals. We're going to need to see these translate in to delivered packages for Best Inc., guys. Now they're very big. They got all the money to expand. Now they need to come through with the dollars. They're very close to turning a profit. That's really their only option, in my opinion. But retail sales of consumer goods reached 3.3 trillion won in May, up 8.6% year on year. So I mean, like I said, e-commerce is continuing to grow in China, and Best Inc. being able to deliver 100% in China is great, guys. So again, we're just going to go back here, look at the chart really quick. I do think we're going to trade sideways right here in between the 130 and the 140 range for the week. Maybe even next week we'll break down, I believe. I don't know if we're going to get a jump up in the coming week, but that doesn't mean that we're not. It's just I'm not seeing any good trend right now to make us jump up. As you can tell back here, we've just been going up and down, up and down. We were in a nice, good upswing, but this bearish trend right here has taken a hold of us, and now we're going sideways. Hopefully we don't break below and start heading downwards. Hopefully we get some good volume and we go up, guys. So this is Friday chart day. Thank you for tuning in. I'm holding Best Inc. out until October. I may exercise my call options. If we get nice big jumps, I'm going to start trimming a little bit. But I do have 20 of them, guys. So I'm going to keep doing videos on Best Inc. for a while. I do like this company a lot. I'm looking to get into a long term, maybe 5 years. So thank you for tuning in, guys. Stay tuned. See you next time. See you next Friday.